Yeah, I mean, a lot to absorb there. The government have been working on this for many months now, deeply frustrated by the increasing numbers of those who are crossing the English Channel, particularly in small boats, to try to get to the UK and then, of course, to claim asylum. 28,500 last year, more than 5,000 this year already, which is significantly more than over the same period last year. Just yesterday, 600 crossed, and again today more are coming. So they've got to do something. They know that they've got to do something, and the key plank of what was announced today was this processing of asylum seekers in Rwanda. I say processing, actually sending them to Rwanda, where if they're granted asylum, that is where they live. They won't be coming back to the UK. Let's get a bit more on this. We're joined by Kevin Saunders here at Lid Airport, where that press conference took place. Kevin is a former senior manager for Border Force over in France and chief of operations across in France for a few years. Kevin, you were at that news conference. What did you make of what the Prime Minister had to say?
I think what the Prime Minister said was an absolute winner. It's what we've been saying needs to happen for the last couple of years. The Prime Minister has obviously paid attention and he's brought it in. It will work. It's a very, very good idea.
Well, human rights groups are already lining up to say that this is cruel and inhumane, that they will challenge this in the courts. Is it even going to get off the ground?
It'll get off the ground. The government lawyers will defend it. I'm not an expert on human rights. I'm only an expert on immigration. And this is the way forward.
Do you think this is a disincentive, obviously, if those coming to the UK realise they ain't going to be spending any time in the UK apart from being processed initially and then sent to Rwanda?
Yes, it means that the migrants won't be forced to take this horrible crossing across the channel, which is very dangerous at the best of times. If they stay in Europe, they're going to be safe. They will be able to make a claim in Europe. If they do insist on coming to the UK, then they will be moved off to Rwanda, where their claim will be dealt with.
Well, the criminal gangs that are pushing these people across in ever-increasing numbers into the English Channel are nothing if not innovative. They'll find new ways, surely, of circumventing the UK authorities, won't they?
I'm sure the criminal gangs will try, which is why the Prime Minister has brought in the armed forces to take over, as of today, the running of the operation in the English Channel. This is, again, a very innovative move. The Navy will bring command and control to the channel, and with their aircraft and drones, they will be able to see what is coming across the channel and be able to intercept it. It's a very, very good move.
You're ex-Border Force, and I'm sure you don't want to do down your old organisation, but has this just got too big for them to control?
It's more than Border Force. We couldn't manage it on our own. We need help, and this is the help that will make it succeed.
And that help, I mean, the drones, they're being controlled here from this very airport, from Lid Airport, a fleet of drones. We're told that there's going to be £50 million made available for new vessels, as well as Navy Wildcat helicopters. That's certainly going to intercept them, but intercepting them has never really been the issue here, is it? They've always wanted to get into the hands of UK authorities.
Yes, they have, but now they won't want to get into the hands of UK authorities because they won't want to go offshore to Rwanda. So the Navy will be able to intercept those people that don't want to be intercepted.
OK, well, thank you very much indeed, Kevin Saunders, ex of Border Force, for joining us, having sat through that Prime Ministerial press conference just a half hour or so ago as well, and absorbing the details of this very significant move, the move by the British government in partnership and agreement with the Rwandan authorities, that those who land here, and these are single males, not women and children, but single males who land here illegally, having crossed either by boat in the channel or in the backs of lorries coming across the channel on those routes, may well find themselves heading off to Rwanda, where they will get no opportunity, if the British government has its way, of returning to the UK. Their new life will be in Africa.